Hello and a warm welcome. Today we make another workshop about the MOBOTIX C71 NurseAssist sensor, and we take a deeper look in the default configuration of that fantastic sensor of MOBOTIX. By default, the camera has to focus on privacy first, privacy by design, and the live image is covered by a MOBOTIX logo that in the normal operation the user can't see the live image. Only when a fall will be taken place, for example, then the logo should be appear for a specific time to take the patient care, and then after that it should be configured. So in the profiles of the network messages, we have defined already two profiles, which one is called logo off and one is called logo on. The only thing what you need to do after you unpack a camera and set up the camera and define your own username and password, you need to change and add your new username and password to the authentication field of both network profiles, logo on and logo off. In addition, what it's already pre-configured in that bundle solution of the C71 NurseAssist is that the Kepler NurseAssist app is already enabled. And by default, the assistant modus is set up to detecting of a falling in a patient room with a bed. You can also change that to a floor detection where there's no bed and only focus on the event falling detected. If you switch that back to the patient room, you will see you have more events what you can enable. One of them is the falling, the other one is not in bed and in bed. For both categories, in bed or out of bed, you have a specific date what you can define until the system should alarm. And for the falling detecting, you have a different drop-down box where you can select the seconds, how long the system waits before it will say somebody is in the bed or somebody has fall down and lay on the ground. From the additional settings in the advanced field of the NurseAssist settings, there you have the area which you can ignore an image. By default, the whole image will be used to detect people for fall detection, for example. But you can also shrink that to specific areas in the picture if it's necessary. From an additional privacy idea, we got also dynamic bed masking. That means even when the camera switched the logo off and you see the live image, we can say detect the image or detect the bed and put a black mask over the area of the bed to keep the maximum privacy for the person in the bed. And then you need to enable the dynamic bed masking. In this case it was not enabled, but let us go to the next dialogues and showing the pre-configurations and what you need to take care. In the event overview, you see we have several events already predefined, and only the Kepler NurseAssist is by default enabled, which sends the message until some of the Kepler events taken place, and then the system will send out a message to the system. If you want to define other events, say I only want to see the fall detected, or in addition to fall detected, then you can enable set from inactive to active, and then you see in that profile fall detected the notification messages and also the filter value is predefined. You don't need to change some of these settings. You only need to select inactive to active to enable that. The same is for not in bed is already predefined, and in bed or the status situation normal. It's the same cook recept. All of them has a filter value. All of them has an HTTP JSON command which is predefined. So the user only need to define which events is important for him. If we now say let us enable, for example, fall detected in addition, then you see also in the live image below in the image itself that the fall detected event will be showing up. And then we're switching to the action group overview, and there we have also two predefined profiles. One of them is called privacy workflow. In the privacy workflow is by default all events which the Kepler can detect selected. If you want to say I only want to have an action based when a fall is detected, then you need to select fall detected event only. And then you see the actions. The first action is to switch off the logo to see the live image. This should be then a visual alarm for 2 minutes. And after that time, the privacy masking, the logo on, should be enabled again. That is by default the actions what you have in the camera, but you can add more actions like do a SIP call somebody on the cordless phone. That is also possible. So more options are able what you can configure. For demonstration purposes, we enable the signal user click to make a demonstration how that whole mechanism will work. Before we pressing the user click to demonstrate a fall, we shrink, reducing the time where the live image should be shown. By default, it's in the profile for visual alarm. It's about 120 seconds. That's probably too long for a demonstration, so reduce that only for demonstration purposes to 10 seconds. And if we press now in the right upper corner in the command bar to that simple user event, now you can see it, we have selected. If we press it, it simulates a falling. Then the live image will be appeared. And of course, in this case, we have, based on the demonstration proposals where the camera was mounted, we have also put privacy masking on it. So have a double or triple privacy, which is normally not required, but for this demonstration, we did that. And then we see how the functionality works. And after the time of 10 seconds, the camera automatically enabled the logo and protecting the live image. So you see, basic configurations are already done in that. You only need to make minimal configuration which fits to your requirements, and then you have that fantastic sensor in place. Have a good day and bye-bye.